Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to try KFC's Festive food today. So what I have is a little cup of stuffing, and the stuffing cost me $3.29 for this little one. And I got a little gravy, and this thing was, I think, almost $4. It can't be right. $3, which is still way too much. And I got a 2-pack of turtles.
Turtles!
And then something I never thought I would eat in my life. This is a double down. So it's the Festive chicken sandwich with cranberries, mayo, and stuffing lodged between 2 chicken breasts or chicken fillets. Cannot believe I'm doing this. And I believe it just came out of the microwave or the deep fryer because it is very hot. Okay, so what I wanted to do was start with the stuffing because I may not get the full flavor of the stuffing on the chicken sandwich itself. So let's find out what the stuffing tastes like on its own. It's supposedly original recipe stuffing, so it may have some of the Kentucky Fried Chicken elements to it. And this stuffing is coming in at 110 calories, which is somewhat reasonable for a KFC item, but it does have 680 milligrams of sodium, and considering your sodium intake should be about 2,000 milligrams or 2,300 a day, this is racking it up if I eat this whole thing in one sitting. And I've got to switch to a plastic fork because I can't stand those wooden ones. All right, so let's give this a try. Okay, that's actually not bad. I can actually taste KFC flavoring, unlike that Kraft dinner I did a video for. If you want to watch it, it's looks like this. I'll try to put a link below, but that had no KFC flavor. This actually does have the chicken kind of flavor, but it makes me wonder, by putting it on the chicken sandwich, isn't that kind of redundant if the sandwich, especially the bread, is made of chicken fillet? So am I not going to end up with a real high dose of chicken flavor? Okay, and I should mention too that for $3.29, I don't know if you've ever seen the Butterball frozen ones you can buy, frozen stuffing you can buy. It blows stovetop out of that chicken. It's incredible. It's moist and it's easy to make. I can make it. You just do it in the microwave. Once you cook it and fluff it, it is a lot of stuffing. A friend of mine who is in a family of 4 says it's more than enough for them. So now I'm going to try this stuffing with the gravy. As I mentioned, this gravy cost a ridiculous $3. I just bought a can of Franco-American turkey gravy and it was $1 on sale, and it would be a lot more than this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is try the stuffing with the gravy. Really want to be careful with this. I really don't want to spill it everywhere. I should mention I have come to a different KFC location after going to the one I went to twice, and it was just so mediocre. Everything was just, and the service was horrible, and yeah. So I thought, okay, I'll try a different location, and yes, even the gravy at the other one didn't seem right. The other one was a Taco Bell KFC combo, and I actually did a video combining the 2 menus, the food from the menus. If you want to see that, I'll also put a link in the description below. But okay, let's try the gravy. Did I mention this gravy is 45 calories, which seems almost unbelievably low, and 460 milligrams of sodium. So the sodium counts are going up all the time as I sit here. Have you ever seen people drink this gravy? I'm gonna try it. It's delicious, but yeah, it's just so wrong. Okay, let's see if I can do this without spilling everywhere. Got the gravy balanced on my knee. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. All right, let's try some of the stuffing in the gravy. Ooh, the gravy's steaming hot. Oh yeah, that tastes pretty good together. Okay, now the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least I have for many years. When they first introduced this double down, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was an April Fool's Day joke. Then I had heard it was a limited time only, so I thought, okay, well, yeah, it was just to get publicity. But now, I don't know, it seems like it's on the menu all the time. Oh my God, look at this thing. Oh, geez. What have I done? Okay. Here we go. So you can see the mayo, and over on this side you can see some of the cranberry and the stuffing. And this thing just came out of the deep fryer, so it is sizzling hot. Okay, let's try a bite. I don't know how you're supposed to even eat these things. Okay, it tastes very greasy. And the way they describe it is the Festive Double Down brings an elevated holiday twist to our iconic KFC Double Down. The bunless sandwich features 2 signature triple breaded chicken fillets and is loaded with original recipe stuffing, creamy mayo, and tangy cranberry sauce. Okay, and this sucker is coming in at 890 calories. I was going to just order the chicken sandwich, but it wasn't that much lower in calories, so I thought, oh, I'll get lots of chicken for my money. I can always slap it between bread when I get home if I don't finish it, and I don't think I will. This actually, I have to say, weighs a ton, and it comes in at a whopping 230 milligrams of sodium. So if your daily intake is 2,300, this is almost your entire day's worth. And if you combine it with the gravy and the stuffing, you're in for about a day and a half of your sodium intake. Total calories for everything, the sandwich, the gravy, and the stuffing would be 1,225 calories. The average male needs about 2,200 to 3,000 a day, so this is coming into close to or a little more than half your daily intake of calories. If you're wondering why I'm always so obsessed with calories and sodium, it's because I actually used to be a gym rat, and there is no way I would ever have even considered eating something like this. But as we grow older, we change, and I realize that yes, I was probably missing out on a lot of interesting things. That's no excuse to eat junk, but the occasional bit is okay, or that's what I tell myself now. I used to deny myself everything, so yes, I have gained a lot of weight as a result, but also I'm enjoying food. Okay, so let's try to give this another bite and get some of everything in it. But it is quite impossible to do. Like, look at how thick this is. Who's got a mouth that big? Not me. Okay, let's try this way. Oh, did I mention the price on this? $16. I cannot believe how expensive fast food is now, and especially something like KFC. But I have to be fair, this is a lot of food. You could consider each fillet is like $8, which seems like a lot. There's no way I'm going to be able to eat this whole thing, so I am going to get at least 2 meals out of it. And I was able to use a coupon I got on the Kraft dinner box for 20% off my entire meal, so I saved myself about $5 today. Everything would have cost $24.51, and I ended up paying $19.41. So wherever you can save a dime or $5. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. I still haven't been able to get it with the cranberries or the stuffing or the mayo. All I've been able to do is get through some chicken. Okay, here's a bite with mayo. No, probably not. Okay, yeah, I got a bit of mayo in that one, and I asked them to go easy on the mayo because I don't really like mayo, and that bite reminds me of why. So these are obviously full-on boneless chicken breasts. They still have some of the sinew in them and real chicken muscle fiber. Ooh, that didn't sound very good, did it? Okay, so desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm going to actually scoop out some of the middle stuff and then take a bite of the chicken so I can get it all together. That is borderline delicious. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but like, it seems everybody has got into the festive chicken game. Where I first discovered this kind of turkey with cranberry sandwich was at Fireside Subs. They had one for Thanksgiving, and I tried it, and I just loved it. Then I was in my local supermarket one day. I noticed in their deli they had a little festive sub, so I tried one of those, and it was good and a lot cheaper than these. And then I was in another supermarket. They also had them. I don't know why I was looking at KFC online, and I found this, so it's like, okay, another one to try. When I tried the Fireside Sub, someone named Leighton Minix left a comment saying you got to have it with gravy, and so that's why I ordered the KFC gravy today. I really want to see what this is going to taste like. Okay, let's give that a try. If I was at home with a plate in front of me, sitting at a table, I would definitely be pouring the gravy on that. It is really good. Okay, let's try some more. Okay, so I don't know how you're supposed to not wear this thing. I feel like I have it all over my face every time I go to take a bite. Unbelievably, I would actually eat this again. Oh, I meant to ask the guy at KFC how long this is available. If you know, please leave it in the comments. Okay, and I brought my own water from home. This is actually the bottle the crumble cookie water came in. When I saw the price of water and pop at this KFC, at all KFCs, I guess. It's like, no way, this is absolutely insane. So a bottle of water was $3.89 and the fountain pop was $4.49. I can really see why fast food restaurants are struggling, because who can afford that? Ironically, I'm parked at a bank. Okay, I think that's it for the Sammy, but I have dessert, like I need it. Okay, so what I've got is turtles.
Turtles!
And I don't know if these are a thing in the States. These ones are made in Canada. And wow, they seem a lot smaller than they used to, like everything. Turtles in Canada used to be a traditionally Christmas kind of treat. And then they went mainstream. They used to be made by a company called Smiles and Chuckles. And then they were bought out, I think, by Hershey at one point, and now they're Nestle. Yeah, remember in, I think it was the early 80s, there was a competing brand, and they made something called Almondillos. And their commercial used to make me mental, because at the end, it was this armadillo saying to a turtle, if almondillos are made of almonds, then what are turtles made of, or something like that.
If I'm called an almondillo because I'm made with almonds, why are you called a turtle?
I used to get angry because it's like, turtles are named turtles because they sort of look like a turtle. It wasn't because they're made of a nut called turtle nut. So yeah, that ad used to drive me crazy. Okay, let's try this turtle. I haven't had one of these for a long time. Okay, yeah, it is tasty. The caramel inside is nice and soft, and the chocolate is delicious. It's obviously real chocolate. It's part of Nestle's Cocoa Plan. So, and these come in at a whopping 170 calories for 2. So that's not too bad for something this rich and decadent. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give the stuffing a solid 8. It was way better than I was expecting. I'm going to give the gravy, because this gravy is way better than the other location I had it from. So I'm going to give the gravy an 8 as well. And the turtles are going to get a 9, because they're turtles.
I love turtles.
Okay, and I can't believe I'm doing this, but this monstrosity is going to weigh in at 9. If it were a little cheaper, it would be a 11. But based on the price, it's kind of pricey. So I will give it a 9, but yeah, it is delicious. All right, so that's it. That's the deal with KFC's Festive Feast, Double Down style. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And leave a comment. Let me know. Have you ever tried these double downs, or would you ever eat anything like this? Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.